Alright, so in today's video, just like the title says, we're going to be talking about boric acid suppository side effects. But unlike a video that I made in the past about boric acid suppositories, you might remember this one here. This one is going to be personalized. This is going to be me and you, me telling you all about the things that I have personally experienced since I've been using boric acid, which has been like 10 months. Now, I don't use it every day. You only use it when you need it, but you know, sometimes those issues arise, your pH is just thrown all out of whack, and you need to see about that. The thing that I grab for the most is boric acid. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, come on in, make yourself at home, all that good stuff. My name is Quinn if you are new around here, but if you are not, you know, you're still welcome. You're still welcome. And actually, I'm really glad to have you. I appreciate you for being here again. But I am a registered nurse with more than 20 years of experience. And this is the #1 place to be for self-care and health information, strictly for the ladies. Alright, so before we even really dig into this video, I have got to say, boric acid suppositories should never, ever, I know you get the point, never be used orally.
No, sir.
You're not popping this in your mouth. You're not taking this like you would take a Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever. Don't put this in your mouth, because the most serious side effects of boric acid is if you ingest it, it does cause toxic side effects. So don't do that. Boric acid is to be inserted into the V, the yoni, the vag, whatever you call your, that's where this goes, okay? So this is yet another video in my feminine hygiene series. So if you like the kind of topics that I'm discussing, or you want to make sure your feminine hygiene is on point, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel by clicking the red subscribe button and then tap the bell right beside it, because that way YouTube will let you know every time a new video comes out. Also, you want to make sure you stay until the very end of this video, because at the end of this video, I have a special treat for you. I have actually made a nice little download for you to enjoy that's going to have over 30 ways to make sure you keep that feminine area nice, right, tight, cute, all that good stuff. So like I said earlier, I have been using boric acid for about 10 months now, and I found out about boric acid from YouTube. I saw a video from another YouTuber talking about boric acid, and in the beginning I was just like, that's for roaches. That's for ants. And now you're talking about putting it inside of my feminine space, my girl parts, my V, my vag. Yeah. But after doing some research on my own, I realized, you know, they is onto something. And being who I am, I be asking questions, y'all. So I asked my doctor, I'm like, you know, what you heard about this? What you heard about this? And she was like, I ain't heard nothing. What you talking about? That's the truth. So then I did, you know, like I said, I went back, did some more research, found out, you know, it's been used for like 100 years. It's been around forever. And it, you know, has a lot of people talking about this stuff works. This stuff works when other stuff don't work. So I didn't have a reason to use it at that point. I wasn't having no issues or anything like that. But as we all know, ladies, we know at some point an issue is going to arise. Well, issue is going to arise. Your pH is going to be thrown off. Something's going, you're going to get a yeast infection. It just happens. And it's not because you unclean. It's not because you doing too much with your mans or mans, that's your business. But it just happens, you know, as we go on in our life as women, stuff like that just happens. So one of those instances happened, and I actually filmed a whole video of me trying it for the very first time. That's also on my channel. I'll put these videos that I'm discussing down in the description if you want to go back and check those out. But I used it and I saw improvements like immediately, and I was just like, oh wow. So then the comments under that videos, other women was like, yes, you know, I've been dealing with this for years and years and years, and it helps. And you know, it was just like remarkable. I felt good that women who were struggling for so long were able to now find something that worked for them, you know. So having said all that, I'm sure you already can guess that this video is not to deter you from using boric acid suppositories, but it is to tell you about the boric acid suppository side effects you just may experience. Okay, so first I want to go ahead and dig into some side effects that are fairly common. There are 4 that are talked about most often, that women more often experience than others. Those 4 are a watery vaginal discharge, redness, mild burning, or a gritty sensation in the... Now those 4, like I said, are the most common that you hear about, but there are a couple of others that are listed as side effects from boric acid. And like we know with anything, you can have a million, well not a million, that's over exaggerating, but a lot of side effects to medications. But okay, so those possible side effects will be new or worsening symptoms, and that would be kind of like if you already had some discharge and then you just start having more discharge, or you already had some itching and you just start itching more, or something like that. Another one would be like the burning sensations. Instead of the mild burning, they have it listed as bad burning. They didn't say bad burning, I said bad burning. Let's see, it says vaginal burning sensations. A fever has been reported before. Symptoms that go away then come back. Now that one's kind of tricky, but we'll talk about that. And then also the fact that, like I said, it's toxic if you swallow it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the symptoms that I myself have personally experienced and whether or not I feel like it's worth that. So I have personally never had any burning sensation. I've never had any burning sensation. I've never had any discomfort at all when using the suppositories. I haven't felt the gritty sensation. The redness is no. I don't even know if I would know if I was. I guess I would know. That might be TMI. I might just cut that out. Anyways, the one side effect that I have definitely experienced every time that I have used boric acid suppositories would be that watery discharge. Every time I get a watery discharge, and I'm actually happy when I see that watery discharge. Is that weird? Because the watery discharge is actually, okay, we know that our V's, our yoni, is self-cleansing, right? You know, it takes care of itself. It got like a homeostasis. I know the word. Homeostatic. That's it. Homeostasis situation going on in there. But like I said, sometimes you get out of work, it's working, it's keeping it, it gets out of work. It gets out of whack, right? I have no idea what I just said there. Hold on, y'all. It gets better. So, what I was trying to say, I didn't even lost my point. The watery discharge. Okay, so I swear I have credentials. I must have been tired. Okay, so we know that the V takes care of itself for the most part. But if there's something going on with it and then it's trying to cleanse itself, I'm looking over here because I'm blanking. Because it's cleansing itself. Does that make sense? Did any of that I just say make sense? No, not really, but try again. Let me say it again. Okay. The watery discharge, and why I think it's, I'm glad when I see that watery discharge, is because I almost said the word. YouTube don't like the word. Ain't that something? But anyway, that's because the V is self-cleansing. So when an issue goes on, it's trying to flush it out. When you use the boric acid suppositories, it is actually helping to restore that natural pH and bring everything back in balance, so everything is just working and functioning good down there. So of course you're gonna get some cleaning action going on. Does that make sense? I think for real that made sense that time. You're going to get that cleansing action going on, and then you're also going to get a little bit of the suppository exiting your body. So you put it in there, and you put it in at night. Put it in at night, so you're laying down for the most part. If you get up and go to the restroom, you'll be fine. It's not going to just fall out or anything like that. But you're laying down for the most part. You put it in there, and it is working. And by the morning time, when you get up, it's cleansed itself, like while you were sleeping. It cleanses itself, and then if it is a little bit that didn't get used or whatever, or didn't get absorbed, or however that works, it just comes right on out. So that's when you just want to make sure you got a panty liner on. Wear a panty liner, you're good to go. It's gonna catch it. It's gonna catch you. And you honestly, and for the most part, I know for me, I have seen results the very next day. The very next day. You know, I'm just like, oh, I'm fixed. I'm fixed. Yeah.
Told you. If you just hung in there with me, I would make it through. Now give me a thumbs up for the effort.
All right. So that is my personal story. Now, every time I have used it, and I would say I've used it maybe 4 or 5 times since beginning 10 months ago. I always have that happen. I always get some discharge, a little bit of discharge. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn. It's not uncomfortable or anything like that. And I know that it's just because the pill worked for me. The capsule worked for me. So I don't have a problem with it. And like I said, I'm glad to see it. So I think using boric acid suppositories is a very beneficial part of my self-care routine. I don't see myself stopping using them anytime soon. Anytime soon, because it works fast and it works effectively. Alright, so this video was like really fast, wasn't it? Really quick, really fast. I do have a special gift for you down in the description. Will also be a link to that PDF that I made with over 30 ways to keep the V nice, tight, right, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click down there to get that. And if you do have any comments, I think I already said this. If you do have any comments, just make sure you leave them in the description. And last but not least, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and you share. Sharing is caring. You probably know somebody this could help. So go ahead and share this video out to them. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.